Hello everyone. Today we will be assembling the KidKraft Sparkle Mansion Dollhouse. As you're getting ready to assemble it, just make sure that you have all of your items in order. Do not be as disorganized as we are being. Try to get a little bit more organized if you have the space. If not, hello everyone. Today we will be assembling the KidKraft Sparkle Mansion Dollhouse. Try to get as organized as you can because there are a lot of pieces. But if you don't have a lot of space, just go ahead and follow along. We will try to make this as easy as possible, as we find ourselves struggling with this as well, and couldn't find any other Sparkle Mansion Dollhouse by KidKraft on YouTube. So we hope that this will be helpful. Start off by assembling all of your pieces, and especially if you're looking at page 1, you want to make sure that you get these pieces right here, which are piece number 2, 3, 4, and number 6. Just to start off, because these images are very clear, they do not show which direction you should be turning your items, your pieces. Just go ahead and follow along and you'll kind of see what we're doing. We've had to take it apart a couple times because we made mistakes, but we hope we figured it out. All right, have a look. The trouble I ran into was having to flip everything because I couldn't attach number 5 to numbers 2 and 3. So I had to flip everything and make sure that the rug down here is on this side where the water fountain thing is. So just make sure that you're attaching number 5 between pieces 2 and 3, and the rug, the long rug, is down here. Okay, here we've completed picture number 2. We got to move on to picture number 3. Picture number 3 says that number 7 and 8 have to be slid right behind here, so in the back. So we've got this positioned the way it should be, with number 5 in the front. So number 7 and 8 will go right in the back. We found number 7 and 8. So let's go ahead and see what that's assembling. Image number 4. I'm using a drill just to kind of save a couple of seconds, extra seconds or minutes on these screws right here. The helper here is going to hold this for me so that I can just quickly get the screw in. So what I'm doing here is I'm attaching number 11, as you can see in the image, to number 12. And there are 2 number 11s, and they look like this. They're the only 2 black square pieces. In image number 8, it's showing this piece on top. What that really means is that in your board number 1, you have to detach this one in order to kind of slide this in right here. And then you have to attach it again. So that's what it looks like, and we're about to slide in that elevator that we've put. We're just sliding it in right now, and you can kind of push it in, it seems.
This way.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Anna. So you push that in, and then we're gonna have to reattach
It can stand up.
this particular piece up now here. We're attaching the elevator to the remainder of the house, and I've got another little helper helping me, making sure that one of the screws are going in properly. So as you can see, they are different colors, so make sure that you're grabbing the right ones. These are ABL. These are the other ones, AWT, I believe. Let's take a look at the image here. So this is what we're doing right now. Working on this particular image, and we were installing the balcony railing, which is really this glass piece and kind of looks like this. I attached the black piece, which is piece number 14, to it without removing the coating. So that makes it very difficult for me to get rid of the coating after the installation of this black piece. So make sure that you are doing that ahead of time. So we're moving on with page 6, and we'll show you what that after attaching this piece, we ended up moving on to the next image, which is basically the sidewalls. We put those in. They were very easy to go in. We went with the back wall. Then we put the top part, and then this is still part of the initial. So we went ahead and we completed image number 12 on page 16, and we went all the way through page 8. This was very easy to do, very straightforward. Just follow the images. This is kind of what it looks like. One thing just be mindful of as you're putting in the very top piece, this one, again, there is no image, so you wouldn't know this, but this will kind of serve as a reminder. The lamp or chandelier, essentially, make sure that it is on your left side, closer to the balcony, so that would place your rug more on the right, so it's not centered more to the left, it's more on the right, so that way you can put the top room of the house so now what we are left with is the final image on page 8, which is the assembly of the stairs. So we're going to move on and try to put those in right here. She's actually putting these stairs together herself, which are really just these pieces and that wooden rod. Yeah. So far she's doing really well putting it together so that we can put it right over here. We went ahead and my daughter finished assembling the stairs. We installed them together. And then we moved on and we attached the roof. We attached the roof to the house. However, I don't know if I lost 4 of these NSL screws or what happened, but I was only able to locate 4 when but this image is specifically saying that we need 8. So I'm short 4 screws, and I'll show you kind of where they go. The image is pretty clear. They really just go on top. So as you attach the roof, you want to kind of screw them in here. So I was able to put these 4 corner ones. I'm still missing the 4 center ones, so I have to figure out where they are, if my toddler maybe took them, or if I never got them. Anyway, we're gonna move on with the next page, which is page number assemble page 10, or assembling page 10. You will notice that some of these pieces in piece 25 and 25 and what is this, 25 and 26, the sides here are slightly longer. That's because in piece number 25 it's supposed to go right in here, and in the item number 26 it's kind of going to overlap, so it's going to look kind of like this as you are putting it in. So just make sure that you are aware of that, so don't freak out if it doesn't fit in perfectly as you're trying to kind of get it in there. And once you align it, it'll go in just fine. Just a word of caution, I've noticed that sometimes I will tighten these screws a little too much, and then this will kind of pop right here. So just be careful, you know, go a little bit looser, and then you can always tighten if need be later. So we're going to keep working on this one, which is page 10, a little bit longer than I expected, so the items will kind of go on the lower end, item 25 and 26, and just be aware of those couple of page 10, and we've also completed page 11. We kind of got stuck with the roof up here. We couldn't find those screws. My toddler claims he doesn't know where it went. Everybody's getting a little cranky around here, but we are still moving along. Right here, just so you know, as you're trying to attach that piece, turn this piece, this tool, this way, so you'll be able to kind of like attach it comfortably, and then you'll be able to kind of get in here, get in these areas, and attach the garage and the bathroom to the rest of the house. We don't have enough screws for the roof, so we haven't put it in yet, but we're gonna work on that hopefully. What we're gonna be doing next is essentially page 12, which is the final phase of the house, and then it's just down to assembling the furniture. Finished assembling the house. We found some extra screws in the extras over here. Maybe even I messed something up. I don't even know. But all in all, we've got all the screws. Everything is attached.
Yeah, you can play in the bathroom.
These two are trying to play. This is my mischievous toddler. Hi, Zach. Zach, say hi.
Zach, no. Hi.
Hi, and Hannah.
Hello.
And so we've completed the house. So this is what it looks like. She's putting everything in. Okay. She's putting everything in the way she wants. Of course, she says every girl needs lots of shoes, so she's making sure that her Barbie shoes are one of the first items that are going into her closet slash living room slash whatever that is supposed to be. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Everything's in, and she wants her brother out of the room.